Once upon a time, in a wide green forest full of singing birds and tall trees, there lived a curious little raccoon named Rico. Rico loved exploring new places every single day. He would wake up early, pack a tiny backpack, and wander off to see what new adventures awaited him. One bright morning, the sky was clear and blue, and the air smelled of fresh flowers. Rico felt extra brave that day. He waved goodbye to his cozy home and began walking deeper into the forest, humming happily to himself. Rico walked and walked, crossing small streams, jumping over rocks, and following colorful butterflies. But after a while, he stopped and looked around. Everything looked the same. The trees, the bushes, even the little paths was all blended together. "Oh no," he whispered softly. "Where am I? I think I'm lost." The forest suddenly felt very big and quiet. Rico's heart beat faster, and for the first time, he wished he hadn't gone so far. Just as Rico was starting to worry, he heard a gentle voice coming from behind a bush. "Hello there. Why do you look so sad?" Out hopped a fluffy white rabbit named Tina. She looked kind and cheerful, with big, sparkling eyes. Rico explained that he had lost his way and didn't know how to get home. Tina smiled warmly and said, "Don't worry. I know this forest very well. Come with me. I'll help you find your way back." Rico's eyes lit up with joy, and he gratefully followed his new friend down a soft, leaf-covered path. As they walked, Rico and Tina talked about everything: their favorite foods, their homes, and their dreams. Tina showed Rico secret paths that only forest animals knew, and they even stopped by a meadow full of colorful flowers to rest. The two new friends laughed and played along the way, forgetting all about being lost. By the time the sun began to set, the forest glowed with golden light, and Rico realized how lucky he was to have met Tina. Just as they were about to cross a small bridge, they heard a faint groan nearby. "Did you hear that?" asked Rico. They ran toward the sound and found a large puma lying under a tree. One of her paws was caught between two heavy branches. "Oh no, she's hurt," said Tina. Rico quickly thought of a plan. He used the rope from his backpack to lift the branch, while Tina carefully pulled the puma's paw free. The puma sighed in relief, stretching her leg gently. "Thank you, little ones," she said kindly. "You have brave hearts." The puma, feeling grateful, told them, "Follow the Silver River. It will lead you straight to the edge of the forest." So Rico and Tina did just that. As they walked, the moon rose above the trees, lighting their path. Before long, they reached the place where Rico's home stood. He turned to Tina and hugged her tightly. "Thank you for helping me. I'll never forget this adventure." The puma smiled from afar, happy to see them safe. From that day on, Rico was never afraid of getting lost again. He knew that even in the biggest forests, kindness and friendship could light the way home. And every time he explored, he made sure to visit his two dear friends, Tina the rabbit and the gentle puma, to remind himself that true friends always find each other, no matter how far apart they are.